Hey guys, so I'm about to get ready to start taking some of this stuff down. Okay, so I just thought it would be helpful or maybe interesting. I don't know. Some people like this kind of stuff. For you guys to see what it actually looks like behind all the curtains. And if you notice, I've pushed all of the curtains to the left side here. I have two IKEA bookcases from the professional office um, desk lines that are, I think they're actually discontinued now. They have a replacement for it. They're called Effective. Those are the two bookcases. So they are going to stay. And they're like a dark brown color. But these are all the black racks that I have in my room. This one is actually different because I bought this one when I was in my old craft room and brought it over here to hold stuff. I'll explain why I'm kind of frustrated with how things are kind of stored this way. But I wanted you to see what it looks like with all the bins. Each of the bins is labeled with one of these white wipe off sort of tags that clip onto the fabric bins, and I do like that because I can label them without having to use these tags. And if I change it, I can just erase. It's a dry erase marker type of thing. And then I have some boxes here that have different things in them, and even below each of the shelves is different storage things. And I'll briefly show some. I'm not going to show everything because it's not worth it, right? I think the end result is what you're going to want to see, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you what I'm swapping out. So these are some metal racks that I bought at Home Depot for $30. They have 4 shelves, and you can adjust the height of the shelf up to the highest point right here. And you can see my bins go almost to the ceiling, but on this side of the craft room, the ceiling is lower because I have a slanted roof. And I can actually reach up to these bins to pull them down because I am a short person, but I can reach that the bins up here. See, I can actually reach this one right here without any problems because the handle is low enough. So that's what it looks like over here. But if you're wondering, well, I usually keep stuff back behind me. And I have 2 carts, a Rascog cart, and some ones that I bought at Target that has Stampin' Up! Stuff. And then a whole bunch of other stuff that I should have cleaned up, but I hadn't. And so I had stuff hanging from these wire shelves because I have the S-hooks. That's what's great about that. But that's all got to go away because I'm going to be taking the shelves out. So I'm going to show you where that all is right now. It is in my craft room, but this is where my desk is, actually, right behind all of this. And you can see I have moved all that stuff. There's a lot of it to the other side, and normally there's an aisle down here you can walk around because you can walk around my whole room in a big circle, and then the desk is in the middle. So I moved all that stuff to this side, and there used to be stuff in front of my flat file, but I've emptied that out, so I have the floor space right here in front of the doors to bring stuff in and out. And that's these 2 doors open, both open wide, and it's not very warm today, and it's actually nighttime right now as I'm filming this, but I figured it'd be best to have the space cleared so I can bring stuff in and out without having to hit stuff or go around stuff, because this is also a tree that is not normally in my craft room in the summertime or the springtime, but because it's still below freezing some nights here, I have to keep it indoors until it's warm enough. Okay, so I pulled one of the bins out. It's sitting in my desk chair, and sorry about my shadow being on it, but this bin is labeled stickers. All of the bins are actually organized so I know what's in them. No problem there, but the problem is, I think you can see the problem. Well, first of all, I probably have too much stuff, but it's okay because I'll use it. I will. And hopefully I don't fall out of love with it before I get to use it. So you can see there's even wood veneers in here. All kinds of embellishments. There's big rolls of washi tape that I stuck in here. It's not that I don't have it organized well enough to not do that. But if I want something that I know is probably in here. I got to dig around to get it. Okay. So I wanted a way to organize this type of stuff better. Some of the stuff that I have in these bins is not going to fit in the new storage, in part of the new storage. So I'm going to keep some of the bins. So I chose a solution from IKEA that is going to mix the bins that I currently have. I don't have to buy new bins. I did measure them. They will fit in the new storage. Mix the bins with a different way of storing things. So that's the reason why I'm doing all of this, so that I can get better organized, so that I will use more of the stuff that I have without not knowing what I do have. And I think part of the frustration is when you can't get to it easily, you tend to go and buy it instead. Whereas if I were to have it organized a little bit better, I might just go to it. And after this whole effort is done, I probably will think a little bit better about buying more stuff like this, because I'll know that I have it. I'll have gone through it, and I'll know that I have it in my stash, and it's easy to get to. It should be easier to get through. And the other thing, which I don't know is going to be the case, is that I can hold all of the stuff that I currently have stored on this wall in the new storage. That's the one question I still have about it. Doubtful, but I really hope that everything does fit. So that is sort of an explanation as to why I'm doing this. And so I'm going to get started with pulling all the bins out, getting one rack down, putting the new storage up, and then filling it with the stuff that I take out of the rack. I will be reorganizing the bins so that some of them aren't used and some of them are used, and then the ones that are used have bigger items in them, like stuff that I want to alter that are larger and have to go into a bin like this size. So anyway, that is just a little bit about what I'm doing, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now. Hey guys, so this is kind of me with my, oh gosh, drawer assembly done. It's very hard to film this because it is a long wall of drawers that I put together, and there are 6 total of the Malm dressers with 6 drawers each. There's 2 short ones on the top and then 4 drawers below, and there's actually 6 units from this all the way to the end. Not the end of the wall, because there's actually a bookcase from IKEA also right behind it, and it holds all of my 12 by 12 paper, with the exception of Graphic 45, Christmas, and a few other stacks that just won't fit in there because it's too full. So yeah, there's 6 drawers together, and then there are 4 of the Gallant add-on units that are actually for the office. They are actually the same exact width as these Malm dressers that I chose. Now Malm has different, what should I say, different styles of drawers. They have this high one that I purchased, and they have some lower 4 and 3 drawer dressers, but I chose this because I don't need a countertop or workspace to work on. I need more of the storage. So that's the reason I chose this, as well as I wanted to maximize the space from floor to ceiling. If you look at my ceiling height right here, you can see that the unit goes almost to the top. There's a few inches of clearance, which I have some of these boxes up here. Now I have not organized my items into the drawers yet. Some of the drawers do have things in them, but they're going to be moving around as I go through and organize everything. I just wanted to give you an idea of how much work I did in 2 days with the help of one of my friends on Saturday to put all of these together. And there is actually space here right at the end for my broom, and there's some packaging there, but you know, as I organize, I'll probably be able to maximize, you know, all of this new storage that I have. So just wanted to give you that overview, and I'll be back.